Hi guys, just a really quick one. I hope this helps. But today we maths extension people will be trying to simplify fractions. Simplifying fractions means getting a fraction down to its most simple denominator. If I said to you, here's a circle, I've split it in half, I've got one out of those shaded, one out of the two shaded. There's my fraction, 1/2. That's the most simple fraction I can write for that, explaining that shape and the shading in. But I'm pretty sure you all know that there are equivalent fractions. So if I actually put this into fourths, I've made the whole shape into fourths. So what I can also say is it's not just 1/2. An equivalent fraction is this one and this one. So I have 2/4. If I want to go further, I can say, I'm making this into eighths now. How many eighths have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 eighths. You'll notice that the denominators can all be divided by an even number. That's not always the case, but so equivalent fractions they will always, if it's an even number, you can usually break it down quite a bit. So here we go with, I'm going to do it as best circle I can do. I'm going to split it up into fourths, eighths, and if I divide it up again as best I can, I'm going to get 16ths. So I'll have 16 16ths. So this will say, I'm going to actually colour in the fraction. So I'm going to go 1 16th, 2 16ths shaded, 3 16ths shaded, 4 16ths shaded. So there are 4 16ths. What I can do here is an easy way sometimes, but a longer way, is that I divide both of these by 2. Whatever you do when you're doing this, whatever you do to the top, you've got to be able to do to the bottom. Okay, so 4 divided by 2 equals 2. 16 divided by 2 equals 8. I can divide those two by 2 again because they're both even numbers. 2 divided by 2 is 1, or 8 divided by 2 is 4. My simplified fraction, my lowest denominator fraction that represents that same amount, is 1/4. A simpler way to do this, and you guys know your times tables, so just looking at the number, you should be able to see that actually 4 goes into 4 and 4 also goes into 16. So what I'm going to do is divide this by 4, and I'm going to divide 16 by 4, because whatever I do to the top, I do to the bottom. So 4 divided by 4 is 1, 16 divided by 4 is 4. We come to the same answer really quickly if we know our times tables. So I'll just show you one or two of the problems that you've got today. So I'm not going to do the first one because that's huge, so I'll leave you to do that one. So I'm going to try and do the second one. I'm copying out here. So 14 and 35. One's an even number and one's an odd number, but I wonder if there is a factor of both of those numbers that fits into it evenly. So which number would that be? I would say, knowing my times tables, I'd say 14, 7 goes into 14, 7 goes into 35 evenly. So I'm going to put divided by 7, 35 divided by 7. So it's a real advantage if you know your times tables in your head. 14 divided by 7 is 2, over 35 divided by 7 is 5. 2/5 is the simplified fraction, the lowest fraction we can get with the lowest denominator. Here we go. 8/16. I'm doing number 3. 8/16. Again, looking at it, I know 2 will go into both of those, but it will also, there's a number that will go into both of those, and that would be 4. So if I divide 8 divided by 4 equals 2. 16 divided by 4 equals 4. Again, I still haven't got to the lowest common denominator because, I haven't simplified enough because I know 2/4 equals 1/2. What I made a mistake of there is 8 can divide straight into 16. So if I had have done 8 divided by 8 equals 1. 16, I'll do to the bottom what I did to the top. 16 divided by 8 equals 2. So our answer still would have been 1/2, but would have done it a lot quicker. I hope this is really clear and I hope this has helped. Bye.